Hello, hello. Playing some more Bronte. I probably will not be able to finish. Looking at that timeline, how much progress I made last time, but should be better. Another step closer to salvation. Or probably ruin, more likely. Where were we? Where was I? Destiny. Began our service at the prefecture. Yeah. Made that promise. Help the people out. We legitimized gunpowder use and it caused problems. And we gotta figure out whether or not to punish the blue blood. And then we got slapped in the face by a woman because she was a blue blood and we insulted her. Alright. Today is an important holiday. The festival, the Silver Tree, which commemorates the parting of gift of the twin gods. So this is an old tree. This is the Erd tree. Contemplating the divine roots, their bloodlines, the entire empire. Mother always oversees this holiday. The day before the festival, she seems to have shaken off her usual apathy and engaged in the preparations with excitement. So our mom turned out to be a lot more faithful than I would have presumed. Just because, you know, everything that happened to her especially. Gloria's last joined you. She is now wearing new breeches with high stockings. Gloria, you're wearing men's clothing. I mean, if it's what she's wearing now, she looks fine, but wearing clothes women are forbidden to wear. Oh. Saw a grocer dressed as overseer Gaius Tempest. He had a huge carrot for a scepter. He got a sound drubbing, but until then, it was quite a hoot. Oh, that's a pretty good way to break up the tension. I'll give him that. Is this the same picture from... I think it's the same picture from before. So he really became a holy man too, which is odd. But I guess mom probably tried to groom him into it. Wasn't so long for you couldn't reach up to this table. First word Gloria said was gimme. I couldn't talk at all yet, but the piercing stare was so expressive. Felt like you were talking to me. When I met Stefan, he was already 3 months old. He was so serious, a smooth talker to boot. But I remember he had a music teacher. He was too shy to play in front of me, so I used to listen to the next room. Dang, Stefan actually has feelings. He actually recognizes our mom. Well, I mean, I guess it's good that he came around to her, even if it took 20 years or so. Made for the arts, so the other one was lucky enough to have a soul and experience and inspiration. Unlike us, the lowborn, we aren't supposed to feel anything but suffering. Pages filled with writings or poems. Ugh. So family, Gloria's right to read her poems. Says she's technically a noble. I know this. Like she has every right to make those to read and write those, but isn't able to because it's when. So our mom is really religious, and our dad seems to be too, to an extent. Would it doesn't really make sense then that they would be silent, because by making Gloria walk the path of a commoner, aren't they inherently going against their religion because a noble is not supposed to suffer the same way a commoner does. Am I thinking of that right? I mean, I'd have to look into the actual religious lore here to see if Sister is not to indulge in. I think she can read her poems. Like I said, I know she's a noble. I think it's fine. She wasn't. Art isn't just a pleasure of the nobles, it's a trade plied by many commoners. I mean, like I said, it's weird to say that art isn't done by the commoners, because we know that our friend Tomas, his family was a woodworker. And like, even if you're just making the most basic table and chairs, it still is a bit of an art in itself. To make, I guess, art is a very wide term to say that you can't do. Pick up a pen, idiot. This is another labor and suffering. Feels the onslaught of your inspired speech. Emboldened by your support, Gloria steps in the center of the room, her eyes fixed on Father. Stranger and a bastard I am called, I am. But still a long... I can't read. I am, but still I long for you to say that I am yours and melt the icy cold that burns within my heart both night and day. My mother and my brothers are all near, but I feel cold as though we are apart. Ashamed, yet I still compelled to make you hear. I long to hold you closely to my heart. I am a stranger, 'tis my only crime. Forgive me, oh, but mercy is forgiven. I hope you'll see, if not forgive me in time, my bitter love, both joyous and well hidden. Father stares at her in bewilderment. Gloria. She deserves it. She deserves it. Hey, I don't care about you, brother. I figured that wouldn't be good for the family. I did figure that. News reaches every corner of the Empire. Jaren and Flavius, heirs to the throne, have left the Emperor's palace for the province of Monia, which is ruled by the Great Chancellor. The Great Chancellor accused the Emperor of harboring malefactors against the Imperial heirs, which is why he has suffered them. Okay. So we're continuation of the infighting and that's happening in the capital. Of course, the Emperor revoking imperial law, thus depriving the common estate of any and all rights. I thought we didn't have any to begin with.
Yep.
What? You have it up on your computer? Oh, sorry. All hope for the reform of the empire has vanished. From farmer to rich industrialist, the commoners are growing desperate. Do I know you? I can't look in this. Trust the emperor, good people, the imperial heirs, the future of Great Tempest dynasty. Take good care and keep them safe. All glory to the empire. So we're still in the struggle, but we seem not to be fading towards the commoners, which is what I was trying to get to. It's where I'm hopefully. Chapter peacetime ends soon. Examine possible chapter endings to check which way you're headed. I'd like a true death. I'm not going to get that, hopefully. Justice 10. Broken chains, maybe. Knight of the Serpents. The supporters Archduke take over the city. The family cannot fall apart. You must have a perfect career. Court of Honor. Career 8 through 9. Court of Honor banned. Just branded by dishonor. Hunton is sentenced. I am a protector of the people, so I have this. Augustine Elborn cannot equal betrayed. You must have more justice. We need more justice. Hello? I haven't drank it yet. It's too hot. It's too warm. I gotta let it cool down for like, I don't know, 2 more minutes. Yeah. What? Sleep. You gonna go eat? Someone eat me? All right. The case against Elborn. Words of Prefect Elborn are been set up at that. Time and time again, ask yourself, you ready to see this case through to the end? Father meets you by the scares, judged by the dour look on him. News of the most recent case has reached him. Elborn is our friend, and I stand by him at all times, but he's dragged you into something that's far too dangerous. I'm not going to repeat your grandfather's mistakes, so I won't tell my son how to live his life and what to do, but I ask you, please consider our family. Would it be worth it to jump to let us come to harm, even at the triumph of justice? Yeah, that's guy. I've been trying to balance it as best I could, so it would be kind of rough. These rumors will spread beyond the prefecture walls. You and I are both Brontes. Perhaps we ought to stay away from something so dangerous. Some battles are too ugly for us to win. This is the way your career and family honor. I would not risk it. Trust me in this, my son. I mean, I've been trying. What's my career looking like? Justice is up there, and I'm hanging in as a judge, that's for sure. Good thing they don't have to be elected in any way. It's a life position. Full first-hand knowledge of the auto and criminals wrongdoing. So let me just... Elborn is this guy. We don't actually know. Where is Anton? Is that guy? Is that who we're? I forget if that's the man who we're. Yeah, because Tomas. Yes, screw him. Absolutely, I don't care. Tomas can put you in touch with other victims and witnesses of shoulders of legions. Officers of legions, perhaps you can gather evidence yourself. But the legion may meet a lone outsider, such as you, with too much resistance. Who else could help you gather compelling evidence against the commander? Unless even more support Highborn. At least an even more Highborn Arcanian chooses to support your cause. Yeah. Maybe we could get this guy. Keep it a secret from Elborn. Meeting directly with the overseer of the province means defying your loyalty to Elborn. Are you willing to do this? Oh. Ask Tomas. Ask Overseer Gaius for support. I don't have enough. Yeah, he doesn't like me either. Let's ask Tomas. He is, I mean, if anyone would love to get to set a peg and a rich guy to be the dude who he abused. Tomas is trying his best to keep out of Auton's way, but justice demands evidence, so he has to help you gather it. Well, didn't people? No, it was before people hated him. Old nobles of the mantle, noble but only recently, young and full of potential. None of them are eager to speak of the duel. Yeah, if he's doing it a lot, then. Suffered his hands just like you, but I won't let him get away with it. Fresh recruits of the Legion. Judge Bronte is going to see this through to the end. Committed to ink and paper. Wow, they are bold if they're letting that happen. At least they don't have to appear in court, maybe? As Otton's duels gone beyond his passion for sword fighting. They were just an excuse to eliminate any suspicion of his treason. Unlawful spirit of more and more officers. All of the officers who have met true death in a duel are the hardest to convince. Widows, mothers, fathers, they all say the same thing with a grim expression. They have nothing to complain about, nothing can be done. Yeah, I mean, this definitely is a system of lots of like learned helplessness kind of stuff. Just warming up my throat a little bit. None of them were sanctioned or monitored by the Court of Honor. Noble tradition demands that every sword fight be sanctioned by noble society. Yeah, they are all nobles. I mean, I'd hope that these actually help. You got one more death in you, don't you? You done great work. Isn't bothering to cover his tracks. I must say, this evidence alone is enough to indict anyone save for an Arcinian nobleman. Yeah. Really, he doesn't like... Oh, he's back in danger for doing this. My bad, brother. I hope that doesn't end badly for him, because that wasn't my intention. Can I get like a guard on him again? Evidence against Otton. The justice requirement for Otton is sentence, and the career requirement are reduced by 1. I don't got a very good career. Stefan's Gambit. He has to be greater than 1 in difference. Greater than or equal to 1. I think he's at 1 with me right now. Finally hired any time for your family matter this year. Tonight you come home extremely late, but the fireplace is sitting. And the sitting room is lit. Stephen with a glass of wine. We need to talk about Gloria. I know. Regrettably, should never be part of the Brante family. Her origins are too tarnished. Well, I mean, you're our mom, or my mom, not your mom, managed to marry into nobility, so. Nobleman on the sword. Yeah, that's about right, I think. Call a reception several years ago where he couldn't take his eyes off Gloria. Oh, this is the weirdo. Well, marrying El Pitar. Politer? Yeah, El Politer. Gloria would be a noblewoman herself. You accept your brother's plan. This is a weird one because he was very weird, if I remember correctly, at the at that dance that he's referencing. He followed her around. I mean, like you said, he followed her around, but I remember Gloria being a little creeped out. However, it probably would be better for her. But what do I do here? What would Bronte do here? He likes his sister, despite not always having met eye to eye with her. He doesn't care for his brother much, but I think he would recognize that this isn't, like I said, this isn't necessarily terrible for her. It's just not necessarily good either. Arranged marriages are always kind of iffy. But in her case, it'd have to help a little, wouldn't it? Because what's our family at here? House of Bronte. Yeah, it would help, wouldn't it? Our honor's not great, which is kind of a sad part here. Excuse me. Will this marriage be a blessing, and for whom? I'm curious. Bronte -2, willpower up. Unity +1. I was gonna say agree. We have disagreements. We're at 6 right now. No. Like I said, as much as I want to, I'm not going to go along with my brother just because he's my brother. And I don't think I would try to force my sister into a marriage, even if I think it'd be better for her. Just because he cares about his sister too much, especially with that dude being weird at the ball. I gotta refuse. I'm sorry, brother. Steven's not gonna like me. I'm sorry. I do get a little bit more willpower from that too, which isn't really a whole reason I did it. I think it's mostly because I'm just trying to... Yeah. I'm trying to actually support my sister. She supported me more than he did. And you'd be surprised how important childhood is when it comes to actually liking your siblings. It can take a while for things to go away. Gloria calls out to you. Important favor to ask. 1 second. This leads you to a refuge, the library. We have a library? I guess we're nobles. It's beyond Sir Robert's power to stop him. Let alone Mother and Nathan, you're my only hope. As far as you're concerned, I'm just a stumbling block and a stain to Father's good name. Precious nobility of the sword, I'll be out on the streets. Please help me. You need to convince Sir Robert to adopt me. Make me legitimate. After that, I won't be so even for Stephen to dispose of me. I won't bear the stigma of being a bastard anymore. Stephen is standing her way. Will you help me? Legitimate child. Yeah, I think I would help her. Like I said, I mean, yeah, I'll help you. Yeah, this is the exact reason, actually. Ever since I've been a child, ever since you were children, she's always been by your side. Yeah. Because despite everything, and like I said, despite me not always helping her probably in the way she wishes I would, I do care for my sister here. At least that's how I think Bronte would be. Friendly footing with her son now, belonging to the nobles of the sword. Why are you still up? Yeah. Don't waste your time, brother. I know what Gloria is after. You mentioned damage to the family. Can you even fathom what those mean for the Brante name? By allowing an illegitimate child into his family, our father would cover us all in indelible shame. Not dare to dream of becoming nobles of the sword. By the twin gods, I will not let that happen. You know, you're really fixated on nobles, but like, I mean, obviously I can kind of know what the future is because the timeline kind of tells me things are going to go bad. There's a lot of talk of nobles and this whole order being dismantled, perhaps violently. Believe me, Hapulus, I want to see Gloria at peace as much as you do, but it's not the cost of her entire family's future. Absolutely not. Good night. Yeah. +1 secret plot. Realm unknown. Urgent letter from Sir Elborn. Brante, there's an urgent case that I must entrust to you. We've received a report of a secret society formed by young nobles. The Archduke's family may be involved. A plot to dispose Overseer Tempest. But rather investigate the rumors of the plot before there is any actions. You're to investigate this matter as soon as. So I'm not only a judge, I'm the investigator too. That's a bit heavy. Track down a suspicious nobleman with the name of Alexis L. Lance. Based on his confession, the meeting of society will be held tonight. Unfortunately, this is where you're all able to learn about from him. Ugh. Too high standing of a family. You're to attend the meeting tonight and learn as much as possible. This is a little dangerous. Fortunately, it fits your face perfectly. Do I get to see it? If the mask is enough to convince you, to convince them you belong inside. This is gonna be rough. We need to make as little commotion as possible. Never seen anything like it. Don't help but feel rather silly. This entire film is positively unsuitable. I mean, that's, I don't know. Masks. All right, there we go. That's a pretty cool mask. I'll give them that. Next, we proceed to a large room. The windows are covered in black cloth to keep prying eyes away. We forget about it moments later. Droning unfamiliar music coming from seemingly nowhere. You see candlelit dancing and glimmering. Ribbons of gold and silver. Many people like you, dressed in flowing robes, delicate gilded masks with narrow slits for eyes. When you almost recoil, when several arms reach out, attempting to grasp you tenderly by the shoulder. Yeah, you didn't give me any briefing before sending me in here? Bring you back to your senses, a pair of familiar eyes. They belong to Octavia. That's a rough person to run into. I expect to see you here today, my extraordinary human. But I must behave here. You best do the same. We are not alone. It'd be best if we are not seen too close to one another. As for this place, Sir Brante, allow me to explain. This is my circle of Latari. And before you ask, no, we do not plot, nor do we scheme. We have removed ourselves. The place is little word of its own. A brief respite from tradition and noble customs. And other such fuss, our gathering is but a pretext, a game of make-believe. Then we are neither nobles, nor citizens, nor humans, nor Arcanians, but the La Tari. You know what the word means. These days, people of the La Tari are mentioned only in rare historical works. Ages when this land was fertile and green, the La Tari lived upon the land that would soon become the Magra. They were masters of a remarkable art. They could create worlds from nothing other than their minds. Many of these people come from simple entertainment and a brief taste of freedom. So do you not like the noble order? Once again, wouldn't this go against your religion? Others still feel encumbered by their blood ties and ancestral obligations. Yet some among us seek more than brief moments of freedom. Shaped by our minds alone, we strive to know the law Tari people for ourselves. We strive to continue their teachings. We strive to become them. Interesting. May your voice ne'er speak words of deceit. Great shame lies the path of untruth, where an Arcanian lies, where a human denies. I'm not afraid. The truth of the law matters more to me than any persecution. Interesting. Well, we got spotted already, so this whole thing's kind of a bust. This gathering is a violation of the law. You cannot deny. All rituals, I think, graces were banned. Assigned to the driver. You prove to the city that not even the most noble denizens are above the law, but Octavia will never forgive you. Or you could keep the circle a secret from Elborn, report this meeting as a harmless gathering of young nobles looking for an opportunity to socialize. If your chancellor ever takes interest in these meetings, you'll be powerless. Someone has already reported Octavia's circle to the prefecture, but there's a very good chance these reports will continue. Perhaps you can tell Octavia of the danger. She'll disband the circle herself. One more way you can resolve this. You become a noble historical society. Remain a secret within this matter. Say something. It's no time to be quiet. Yeah, she hates me. And while I have diplomacy, I don't have any patronage. Would this do good? I'm gonna do this again. I don't like cheating, but I'm curious. Justice. Theology and willpower. I don't really gain much. I wonder what these. What do these do? Yeah, justice. Wealth up, huh? +1. Do I get rid of some justice for this? Because this is harmless. Like, I don't. Keeping their, like, I don't understand how keeping their secret is necessarily justice down. The Latari ritual. The real problem here is Augustus. Is Elborn. Keep their secret or ban the circle. Theology and willpower up. Minus like this is what I originally is that I don't necessarily follow the rites perfectly myself. As much as I think this might end up being kind of a mistake, I'm gonna keep their secret because I think despite Hapulus or Brante here, Hapulus Brante hating Octavia, he also recognizes that the lots aren't necessarily perfect, because obviously he lets his sister write poems and he doesn't care. So this isn't that much different. He generally looks to make sure, like, as long as these people aren't harming people, which is what it seems to be, if we're taking Octavia's word, then I don't know. Yeah. So we are actually such a So can the twins see everything? Are they omniscient? Classic Jesus thing? Because no, they would know that you're getting sent straight to hell for this, aren't you? Damn. Why do you hate me though for it? Like, no offense, I don't understand why he would have went down. Like, she obviously doesn't like me, but I don't know. This one I don't get. I'm not the, I accidentally became it. We'll say that mysterious last straw holds the entire city's seedy underbelly in its clutches. Leader is a woman. Sophia's back. Man, she is evasive. Oh no. This is gonna make... Okay, so this dude's making a speech on how bad they are. Order. Yeah. Orders down. Oh no, actually... Oh man, we're having a rough time in this province. City Hall's long curved marble staircase, small man beneath the building's towering vault. Finally enter the office of L. Vernon. A stately official of considerable age, found him sitting in a comfortable chair. In a taller oh god. Sir has been eagerly waiting your arrival. As you see, the commander has learned about a litigation being read against him. Oh no. I humbly offered him my assistance. Yeah, of course you did. You scum. Brante, you again. So you've been chosen to oversee the so-called case against me. I don't envy you. I'll be brief. I'll not stand idly by in the face of slander. Give me your word as honor, noble, and everything power to stop this litigation. Only then are you free to leave. I will treat any other answer as insult against my noble lineage. This is going to destroy my career. Swear oath, you can do everything power. Retaliate. I'm not a valorous person. Yeah, I could put him at ease. I guess this is the best I can do, because I don't want to give him my word. The lie and... Okay, good. Good. I was hoping. good. Because sometimes this game tends to take a bit of a hard stance when it's like I say something like this, like I meant to lie, but you're not able to. Yeah. This is good. This is about what I wanted to do anyways. On the other hand, I read a humble servant of the law. To you, even the thought of initiating litigation against the Arcanian Lord is unthinkable. Quit your groveling. I don't need to waste my time on a duel to see you're no threat to me. So much better for me then. The Archduke expected me already, but pray to the twins, so I hear the so-called case again. Farewell. Knowing your place. Oh, don't talk to me like that. Even if you will never reach the top once again. Like you are always a perfect fit in the ranks of... Oh, wow. I really hate this dude. He liked me for that? Oh, the weirdo. Manipulation. Somehow I became very good at it. Commoners demand more rights and legal protections. Nobles do their best to push back. In the era of swords, it's really hard to push back against commoners when they want something. We saw that multiple times. Classic French Revolution. Must have been his own dare force against him. Who's this guy? Nobleman heroing from the bloodline of Eterna. Used to be the captain of the Emperor's personal guard. His duel sanctioned by the Court of Honor. That is all. The late Sir Este questioned my loyalty to the Empire and called me an apostate. And now he's dead. Please be quick with your verdict, Sir Judge. I'm expected at the capital. You know who I am, don't you? Brante, as you know, I'm a chairman of the city's Court of Honor. I refuse to sanction this duel as long as I could, since true death was on the line. He's a small yet important person in the Emperor's court. Rules of honor are one of the cornerstones of the imperial tradition, one of the pillars that support the authority to punish El Corvo, but be careful. You might make a dangerous enemy for yourself and all of the nobles of Anzanet. But he's lying there before us, so we'll be wise not to repeat his mistake. So this is a sanctioned duel then. You know the city means anything to you best. El Corvo go before without a trial. When we wish. However, you can refuse the matter entirely or in favor with the matter. Autocracy approves. So you get a switch promotion. Justice is enough. Pronounce the Court of Honor illegal. Yeah, I don't know. Legalize duels. Okay, sure. 1 second. All right, all right. Well, I don't really have a choice here, so I'm gonna do this again just because I'm curious. Power, order, career -2. Yeah, that would be a rough one to say. I'm surprised I have one off from diplomacy too for being able to do that. I don't think I would anyways, just because I kind of agree with him here. Patronage of the powerful. Power -1, order -1, career +2, justice -3. Career +1, justice +1, wealth +1. Career +1, justice -1. Back to 5-5, huh? Diplomacy +1, willpower +5. Yeah, I mean, I have to do it, sadly, but percent. Find him guilty of manslaughter. As punishment, he's ordered to pay a fine. Donation to the family of the dead man. Throws you a heavy corn force your way. Not more than enough. Cut a couple more brash, impudent youths who dare call me a traitor to the crown. Urgent business, Judge. I'm sure you can handle the paperwork yourself. Farewell. Hey, I tried. I didn't have a choice, rather. No matter what the paperwork says, the young El Este will still be dead. I think that's better than where I started, maybe? We need more justice. The hunt for Tomas. Tomas is not rescued. He was, and then he was not. Scoop some warm foam with a waste bin. Hapulus, I'm in trouble. Autumn knows I helped you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Fine, if you can, save for the old friendship. Help me out. I'm all out of lives. Oh. Oh, this is just rude. Valor. Tomas in hiding. No, he's in danger. I don't have a choice. I wish I could. At some risk of myself. This is just... I'm being pigeonholed. Next morning, that body with numerous knife wounds is near the city gate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tomas. They literally wouldn't let me do anything. Oh. Threw a bomb. Oh. The assassination attempt failed. Unharmed, the servants and the driver do not fare so well. Suicide attempts are so weird in this world, though. If you could die 4 times. In the last straw, secret insurgents overthrow the imperial rule. A criminal by the name of Sophia. Yeah. Taking the case. 5 are to be hanged tomorrow morning. Stranger entry office. A gilded pendant in the shape of a wheel. Pardon me. Oh. It's not assigned to you, but for purposes, actually for the best. Best time to act is now. Why am I the... I don't have choices. What's the point of any of this if I don't have choices? Conduct an investigation. I'm not scheming enough, but I don't have enough... I do have enough wealth, but not great. Protect the people on the list. Don't have valor. Nor do I... Well... Sorry, Sophia. Rip the justice, I guess. I tried. I'm getting oppressed by the system. That's for sure. He's furious when he learns the truth. I thought I'd hear my own son's. I didn't have a choice. I'm sorry. I didn't have a choice. Father blames you. I ask you, did the do? I don't want you out of anyone. I don't want you giving me words of. I'm sorry. Oh, it's so bad. I got career points to burn. Oh. Patronage of the powerful. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. Gloria's secret plot. Emotions running high. Yeah, this family is kind of falling apart. Waiting for you to rest in the sitting room. It's urgent. So on my way to the ball, and I was already on the doorstep. The servant told me he had ordered to turn me away. Family whose offspring is a member of a secret society. Well, is it the last straw? This is the last straw. You'll make prices of all and not allow you to ruin everything. Lady Gloria cannot remain in the house. Just provide her a future. Aren't even the head. I mean, it's gonna be, but yeah. I mean, for a year now, I can't believe he's in love with me. A lowly common girl. Sure, it's easy on the eyes. He's a skilled warrior, but he needs a wife to give birth to his heirs. Follow him around obediently at social gatherings. Hapulus do his part as well. He was no choice. I mean, like, I can see where he's coming from, actually, though. Because even Gloria, what she has said in her response isn't that great, but it's still her husband, obviously. Bringing nothing but sorrow. I mean, that's one of the other rings. It could cause problems, but it wouldn't cause problems for us. Promise to never let them kick me out. Path of a nobleman. Court of honor cannot be banned. I didn't get that. Do I do this? To the death. I don't think this is correct. Let's just put pressure on Dad. Old Papa. Passionate speech. Made a decision when he accepted Gloria in his home as his mother. Ousted him from the home. The old man may be resting on his tomb, but his machinations have fallen over his favorite grandson. I do not earn the noble lot to be ordered around. You are not Gregor Brante. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. Lydia's daughter. Dishonor does not frighten me, darn. Yeah. I mean, look, like I said, I care for our family being together, not necessarily our family being nobles, I think. Yeah. We are in rough straits. Really? Really, my dad dislikes me for that? But I said I'd stick up for my sister. I figured that's what Bronte would do. The Archduke could collect all additional taxes from the people. Oh. Hereby release the common people of Magra from the Archduke's tax, all handled the dynasty of Milandas. The Archduke got out of the picture. Budding dynasty and the nobles of the mantle. Wealth +1, power +1, struggling still. The year of service as a judge behind you. It's been actually good. Yeah. Unless you're prepared to strike the first blow. My best friend already died because of him. Or at least one of my good friends, at least. If not, probably my best friend. I'm going to do everything in my power to destroy this man. Everything this side of the book lets me do, at least. Ritual Overseer. Everyone's afraid to breathe. The Overseer, the Emperor's own brother, has completely arrived unexpectedly. Finding in the prefect's comfortable chair. Welcome up. Is this the... Yeah, this is the guy who is helping us, kind of. Sense what the city has come under your care. Everyone in the city talk about some group called This Is Unthinkable. I've ordered the secret chancellor to deal with the last straw, but their leader, a low-born woman named Sophia, she is uncatchable. I guess she is magic, so she probably has honed her magic now. But then an Arcane appeared and attacked the soldiers. Oh. Oh? Young Arcanian of little note. Seems to now value his low-born insurgents more than his high birth. The young man began mingling with the revolutionary rabble and has lost his mind. In defense of the rights of the common folks. He appeared and murdered 5 soldiers. His 4 souls were utterly flummoxed. Whether to fight back or humbly accept the death at the hands of an Arcane. Providence. Your Eminence, the law of the Empire is the same for all subjects. As the Emperor himself. So an even greater threat to my authority. Find another way. It's fast but young, hot-tempered. So push him into the breaking point of the courtroom. Get him to draw his sword. Here for a reason. You'll handle this. Why is it always me? I'm a small little judge. Prepare your case. Warren no longer has to restrain himself. He blames me? His most loyal human? I will do everything I can to have that criminal punished. Do you realize how much it will advance our cause if we can get an Arcane commended in the court of law? Yeah, that kind of works out for us. Depths of the courtroom, you know, was Octavia Milandas. Courtroom swings open, and the guy, the blue blood, who's going against his rules, enters. All right. He still carries a sword as expected of a highborn noble. Sir Antonio willfully caused the lesser death of 5 soldiers. I brought here by force today. I broke the law. I'm ready and willing to help accountable. I fought those legions Legion soldiers. I killed them. Yes. Why does this law exist? If no one follows it, I will not accept a law that offers no salvation. I'm really willing to sacrifice my very life for the sake of my citizens. I mean, that is kind of how a bit of these things go. You need some power. You need some help from the top to make big changes like this. Madmen, you are no commoner. Yeah, because I know this is going to provide like a common law. Placate the audience. Promise. Take advantage of the intent to provoke the defendant to draw his sword. This one has the promise. Find guilty of treason. Reputation greater than... One of these must be true. Well, I do have the patronage of the powerful now. That did work out. Well, I'm not going to do this. I'm just... This is what I want to happen. So, yeah, sure. I promised I'd help the people. This is a really good way to help the people, just as he says. He wants this to happen. I think I should let it happen. This is what the guy wanted. Bunch of court jargon. His gaze full of scorn. Shut up, Anthony Fess. What is the judge thinking? Trying to convict? Well, I'd have my career ready. I've advanced high enough that I can make a few falls, no problem. Serves our trust. Our professor's transactions are heinous, but his views are even more so. Notwithstanding, I mean, yeah, the nobles should accept this in kind of their own way too. I think, because they could probably, if they really tried, they could spin this into a. They could spin this into a. The nobles are bad, or like, what am I trying to say here? They could spin it into. This guy is an outlier and therefore does not provide a good measure of case law. But Sir Fess guilty. Anthony Fess is sentenced to exile. What? The Fess family will forfeit its estate. He doesn't even get executed for this? No true death? Forfeit estate to the provincial overseer. No one is above the law. I accept your sentence. I proved myself long ago. He doesn't even get to suffer. He just gets to live somewhere else for a while. Stripped of his noble sword and put in chains. I never thought I'd live to see the day. I mean, he kind of made... This guy made it possible. We didn't do crap. Case is over now. Get some rest. I thought you were on our side, idiot. Impertinence. Now you'll face a hail of complaints from all the blue bloods. Yeah. File away the overseer's letter. Grab a bottle of fine wine. Head to the prefect's office. When I won the overseer's favor, it was a triumph. Order. It was order. Yeah, there we go. Get me back up there. Diplomacy. Honestly, I'm fine with every one of those outcomes there. That's deathbed. Yeah, she didn't let us anyone's help her, so the health deteriorated greatly. So you wake my mother's bed in sorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's nothing. I mean, she is getting up there in age, so it's gonna happen regardless. It's not good, but you must be all dirty. Come here. It may not be my son, but I care for you on my own. All right. Well, yeah, she's losing. I would say it's pretty good that she didn't lose it, but never mind. She's yeah. Peace with you. Yeah. Put you down. Oh. Did it say Bronte before? I don't remember. This is rough. Could save the Bronte family. I'll face my punishment at the final judgment. I'm ready to stand. You. Yeah. Share your strength. Ugh. Unite the family. Ugh. Gloria cannot be at home. We don't have the unity for it anyways. Gloria cannot be betrothed, but she can also not be at home. Stefan cannot be killed in a duel. How do you get to this? How can she not be at home, but also not betrothed? Where did she go? There was the option before to send her away on a vacation. We didn't. I did that, though. Yeah, and this, I'm sorry. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I mean, like, there is nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Oh. Accept this humbly. Oh, no. Mom. Me, Stefan, and Hapulus. To be fair, we didn't fight that much. I didn't fight with Gloria that much. It's mostly just Stefan and Gloria. I tried my best. Yeah. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, Mom. Oh, my dad's starting to dislike me. What? Why are you hating me for this? Yeah, succumb to illness, true death. Yeah, the family's falling apart. Lost her fight. Octavia was all but disappeared, vanished completely from Imperial High Society. Handwriting is not Octavia's. Letters were penned by the Archduke himself. Salute you, Judge Hapulus. We made aware of your relationship with our daughter Octavia, but show you the particulars of this relationship for another time. She's oh no. Oh no, what has she done? Another one of these blue bloods. Circle of yeah, she got used to gather was abandoned long ago. Like I says, he reported multiple times seeking for another faith. Oh, that's a rough thing to read. Original El Lance is one of the first humans ennobled by Claire Milandas himself. He head for his mansion. Inform El Lance sternly that you're aware of his involvement in the circle. Save him from an inquisitorial visit. Circle of Ontario is here within these walls. Indolus is currently conducting a ritual. So she's trying to leave. She's trying to get out this place. This is a true death rattle. Not be reborn, he tells you. Soul alike, she has become a Lajari. She killed herself? It's hard to tell. Deed is done. Flows. The creature that was once Octavia flows into the room. Oh, is she like transcended? Colors cover the creature's goal in a cloak and stand reverently before it. You've been born, witness a rebirth. The one you call Octavia Milindres is no more. The mind of the La Tari now resides within this body. Cast off the shackle of her nerves, she's awakened, now free of the blood tide, birth, and other such burdens. Neither you nor any other denizen of the illusory world can return to the one called Octavia to her cage. The one you seek is no more. Beloved's transformation. Okay, so I'm gonna say this before I turn off because I gotta know. I think I'm gonna let him go. I really don't care. I don't think he cares. He knew this was a thing. Now maybe it's a bit, but like I didn't care for Octavia. If it hurts my career, so be it. I don't care anymore. Reputation down. Fled. She goes up 1. Reputation +1. Archduke goes up. Octavia hates me even more. The reputation up is, but I'm gonna do what I said because I feel bad about not sticking to the hidden consequences thing. So I'm gonna let him go. Yeah, just leave. One call Octavia would protect us, but she is grateful for your assistance. No, she didn't. She hated me. Unable to find her. You search all across the city. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Said you have failed me. Ennobled by the sword. Ugh. Fled. He has disappeared without a trace. Yeah, I mean, our reputation was already crap anyways. What does it matter? We were obviously not getting ennobled by the sword. That much is easy to see. Why is my bitrate exploding on Twitch? What the hell? Yeah, this is why I think I might, after this is done, might just switch to just Twitch. Just because this is a bit rough. This one doesn't seem to care though, which is weird. You know? I don't know. Spaghetti happens, I guess. Luckily for this game, it doesn't really matter too much. Bad blood. All right, brother. How are we gonna figure this out? Oak branch wrapped in chains hangs above the fireplace. Petitions have been granted. Where will join it? Does he hate me even more since actually? What is the family tree? True death. True death. -3 distaste. Yikes. He now holds a grudge. Hair is braided. Come closer. Called Sir Robert. Day 4th, you're now a member of the family. Fate now belong to ours. Bear our name with honor. Yeah, well, not much honor left in this name. I gotta be honest. You're legally brother and sister. I owe it all to you. I swear I will never forget what you've done for me. Glory has always been your family. All you did was make it official. Yeah, like I said, I've been looking out for my sister as much as possible. Are we gonna have to duel? Are you celebrating the day it lost its honor, are you? I'm no member of this family, cannot toss another one out on the street. Cut off your nose to spite your face. ruined everything. I don't care. Grandpa, I hated Grandpa, so I have no reason to care about what he wanted. Already done is done. Our honor is already lost. From now on, I will have no further connection to your family. Leaving for the capital. Nothing will ever make you... Goodbye. I don't care. Still my eldest son and heir. And what, pray tell, am I to inherit, father? You robbed us of all our hereditary title right within our grasp. My brother's schemes. He hates me, so... Nothing I can do. He hates me. And our family doesn't get along at all. Yeah. It happens. Whole family's falling apart now, though. It's a bit sad. It's no longer my concern, so I titled something for myself. I am still the son of Amelia L. Bourne. Should I ask my uncle, my Sir L. Bourne, to grant me his family name? He will not refuse me. I shall form it. I mean, honestly, yeah. I cannot reject this blood title. It flows in my veins, but I can reject all of you. No longer my father or my patriarch. You are no longer my brothers. Yeah. We will be a united family, I guess. Kind of. Well, at least Gloria likes me. Bad blood. Severed all ties. Unity 0. Reputation -10. Disgraced. Ugh. I'm the heir now. Whoopee. A little bit of family at peace or secret plot of Gloria. Well, she did it. Goodbye, Stefan. I'm curious how this all loop back around. Unity 0. Family falls apart. Yeah. Yeah. I think everything's a little bit screwed. Far from calm. She's dead. He mark of dishonor. Well, there's marriage to Lydia, Brante, yeah. All right, our family's done. Humbly bear the burden. All hope of being ennobled by the sword is lost. Will never wash away this dishonor. Unity, hatred, wealth -1. Never to recover. Oh, yikes. Price you had to pay for this piece. It's too late for father to be working. Oh no. It's for me actually. I have to go to the twins. I'm trying to say it. I just can't find a place in this world. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to understand them for so long. How am I supposed to live in their world? What's my place in their great pain? The only thing I've made things worse, I meddled with the Markian sect. Defied and rejected my lot, indulged in vice, but I found nothing. The old faith, the new faith, Father's Mark, heresy. Father Mark's heresy gave me all sorts of answers, but none of them worked. So you tell Nathan softly, they never have, and they never will. You'll be judged hereafter for every false step you take. I still have to try. There's no other way. Well. Do not stop, Nathan. One of these must be true. He must like me or he must have enough theology. Call mother. Yeah. No one's gonna step by. I'm gonna... If I can stop him, I'm gonna stop him. He'll meet time. Depends when his time comes. Nathan hesitates, but you know your brother well enough to sway him. He lowers daggers without protest. Father will never know. How am I supposed to live with this silence? Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's just accept and suffer. But I can't. Despite everything Mother taught me, there's no answers out there. Everyone's just hating me now. Consumed by despair. Yeah. Theology +1. I manipulated him more. Oh boy. Storm on the horizon. Commoners flock to the square in droves. Mob grow bolder. Remains reluctant to allow any bloodshed. People are already too desperate. The age-old fear of nobility is barely enough to keep them in check. Printed pamphlets litter the streets. No one is rushing to subdue the citizens. Father Lenhart has transformed the Temple of the Silver Tree into a new believer's stronghold. He's no longer afraid to break the ban on preaching his new faith. Oh, things are getting turmoiled. Well, the twins will be ours as well. New faith, meanwhile, steadily growing in numbers. Time marches on and change is coming. Cannot be stopped. Church, a schism. For over a year now, Antoinette has been slowly simmering with unrest. The feud between the estates, between the old faith and the new. Even your family's affairs have been affected by the growing unrest. I mean, our family affairs? Everyone hates us. Honorable. Yeah, right. Everyone hates us. Consideration for your petition. You are expected 1 week. No, it's not happening. Feature the Bronte family. Conditions must be met. Family in ruins. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, our family's kind of just fucked. Oh, they're so fucked. Become members of the Overseer's entourage. Family in ruins. Reputation greater than 8. Must not be branded by dishonor. The family must not be in ruins. Well, what do I have to say except, ooh, look at this. Branded by dishonor. The family's not in ruins, though. I guess. But we are branded by dishonor. Preserve the family. No, as a family in name only. There's no reason to stay together. I gotta go to the bathroom. So we're gonna be definitely severing all ties. Not that we have a choice, but I'll be back. All right. So yeah, sorry, this family's done. I tried. I really was trying to maintain the family. The hereditary title is long gone. The family itself, disintegrated. Yeah. Brante family is no more. It would only be reasonable to sever what remains of family ties. This is for your own good. You've been strangers for a long time. I still like a family. Which is time to say, you're right, son. We failed. Failed as the patriarch. I failed my lot. Velocity position and neglected. Yeah, me too. Grandfather was right. Ugh. We all bear this blame for sure. With enough weakness, it's time to accept the inevitable. The family's gone. We must all seek out our own fortunes. I'll quit my post at the prefecture and leave. Ugh. Unsettled. But if any of you ever want to visit my home, my door will be open. So, well, my dad's no longer going to be there to help me out. So this is going to be rough. Ooh, rent. See what comes next. Childhood games in the garden. Leave it all behind. Ruin. Yeah, I mean, this was already bad. This is already bad, but I lost the last of my wealth that I had. Must fend for yourself. Family has fallen apart. Yikes. Otton's case fell by the wayside. Yeah. Start a rumor among the aristocracy. Ugh. It tells you times when you see the initiative, Otton will destroy you himself. Gotta do this. Gotta do something. This is the only thing I have left is my career. I got my sister into my family just so I could immediately disband the family. Oh, it's rough. It's rough. Naturally, one of your Ottons are mostly ancient dynasties. Who would defer the will of the twins, less Tempest. With incredulous looks, but you have a reputation of a respectable and powerful official privy to many secrets. Yeah, at least my career did something for me. That upped my career. Willpower, I'm exhausted though. Yeah. Grim, heavy, dark style clouds. Sky and internet. Commoners flock to the square in droves. Mobs grow bolder and bolder. Yeah. Nobles of sword demand that every mob be dispersed by force. Sword in hand. Been working on it for over 2 years now. Heavy footsteps and clacking hooves. The square in front of you or the prefecture. Led by Doris Otton. Oh yeah, he's coming here to demand justice. I approve of judge named Hapulus has been collecting slander for years. Already warned this judge, I will not stand idly by and face insult. Man, if I put a stop to this, I expect to burn his so-called case. Until it happens, my battalion is under orders to treat all those who serve at the prefectures as traitors. Oh no. Pale as a ghost. Caught us on guard. I knew we should have begun his trial much sooner. He has the upper hand now. No one has come to our aid. How you respond? Legion slow to stand still, awaiting new orders. I can't even. Justice is too low. Wow, my life is just garbage. Absolute garbage. Summon him. Charge him with crimes. Summon him, which requires face justice. You cannot have evidence. You must be protector of the people. I can't do this. Bring Autumn to the Court of Honor. But I'm branded by dishonor, so I can't do this. Oh, the dishonor is holding me back. Everything I've done is for nothing. Everything. Absolutely nothing. Corporate tradition is too strong. Yeah. There you are, last Brante. Yeah. Lie for your mother, then you ask him, you submit to the highborn. Oh. Turn your cases of petty theft and stolen trinkets. Oh. Yeah. I tried. I tried. Everything in this dang world is absolutely dying. Another day has ended. Commoners can't endure. More and more of them refusing to obey. Yeah. Well, you had not lost against Auton. Blind your wrist. You put a carriage arrives. It drag you inside and shove you onto the seat. We're alone. This session has been awful. People have angered, but the Jigo sold out of them all. Dorius Auton, who stands right before you. How was the trip, Sir Hapulus Brante? I took the liberty of saying, oh no, didn't want to miss our appointment. Instantly you were back then. I knew we'd have to fight one day, but the time has come. You renounced my case, yes, but my honor demands satisfaction. To more than insult my bloodline, you've questioned the power of those who rule the world. You are all alone. No one will protect you. Now you're going to pay. I challenge you to a duel. Court of Honor accepts the challenge. Shall fight. Rightfully defend his honor to the... Shall fight blindfolded. What? Blindfold is place. Doris, Hapulus, the Brante bloodline will now cross swords in mortal combat. A hand shoves a sword into yours. You barely breathe through the thick sackcloth. Your hands are shaking, unwilling to fight. You probe the darkness with the tip of your blade, unsure where to strike. Yeah, I'm not lasting. Something rustles ahead. As soon as you step back, holding the blade in front of you. Take a quick hop backwards. Your head shrinks into your shoulders, but you cannot exert yourself enough to breathe and waiting for another strike. Don't listen to him. You cannot possibly defeat him, but you can prove your death with dignity. Get out of here. Why are you even here? Get your sword up. I'm here with you. Done playing with you. Swinging your face, you move to parry, but the sword means nothing. Then his sword stabs you straight in the heart. To the very you die on your feet. Death, true death. True death. Your earthly life is over. Why is that true death, though? You know?
Neither side could overcome the other. The fire of the revolt could not be extinguished. The province, and then the whole empire, fell on troubled times.
Outcome of the revolt. For years after your death, it continued to simmer like a cooked pot over a slow flame. The powerlessness of the simple folks, unable to change the old world, the old order gradually grew way to rage. Finally, this anger became stronger than the age-old submission to the higher estate and the fear of divine retribution. This rage was a spark that lit the fire revolt. Rebels took up arms and seized the city for themselves, led from the shadows by the last straw. There was no soul in Anzanite strong-willed enough to spearhead the raging revolt. Soon reached a stalemate, and neither could prevail. Tempest broke the city defenses into the rebellious city of Anzanet. Insurgents fled. The mobs disappeared in the squares and the streets. The leaders of the revolts were hanged. The city's capture made even more trouble for the overseer. Unrest was beaten down, but not suppressed completely. New riots followed one by one, as the common folk, new faith priests, and many nobles of the mantle continued to wage a desperate struggle against old authorities. More execution and threats of dissent continued to grow. As unrest in the city smoldered, the rest of the empire eventually caught wind of the Anzanet revolt. Many Magran towns and villages saw their first riot soon after. Chaos spread through the empire. The empire responded to this by enduring turmoils with ruthless action. But even after several villages and towns were drowned in blood, riots only intensified. The dominance of the empire and his dynasty began to wane. Power struggles broke out between the powerful nobles and in the capital. Shook the emperor. Emperor Uthers was the second was found dead in the palace, never to be reborn. His heirs, Jaron and Flatus, both disappeared. No one take the throne. The noble dynasties accused one another of plotting against Tempest's rule. So began an age of anarchy, of massacres and riots, conflict, bloodshed, chaos, and unrest. No winners in this war, only survivors. I mean, that's just kind of true in all wars, but Empire entered a dark and terrible age. You made your last and most important choice. Was your death worth it? Could you have chosen a better path? Either way, there's no going back. Your fate has been sealed. There is no returning from the hereafter. Bid farewell to your mortal life. The choices you made and deeds have left an indelible mark. The world will remember the life and suffering of Hapulus Brante. Deathless. Your honor of your death has come. Your soul has left your body, never to return. You're taken to the peaks of the shining hill. Every moment separates you more and more from the mortal realm. The link that once bound you is gone forever. Two divine visages, watching you intently. The elder twin gazes upon you, full of sorrow and compassion. The younger examines you dispassionately, seeing your every act and thought. You've ascended from the mortal realm. From here, you are but one step away from partaking in eternal bliss atop the peak of the shining pillar. But first, you must be judged by them. Just as every other soul born in this world has been judged since time immemorial. Only their judgment can decide whether you deserve to remain atop the peak or hurled down to the foot. Stand before the twins. Your very essence is laid bare before them. All the secrets of your inner self revealed in full. Your soul is like an open book, one that preserves your story for your entire life. You lie prostrate before the gods. Time to take responsibility for your mortal life. Are you thankful for the gods? To the gods for the life you lived. You are thankful. Your soul is filled with love for those who created you, give you the gift of life. You're glad it's over. Your life was agony. You hope that happy to end your mortal existence, leave it behind. You refuse to submit to them. Feel no gratitude, whatever, to your creators. Your mortal life was yours and yours alone. You despise them. You hate the world the twins created, as well as your entire mortal life. You regret how you squandered the twins' given gift for mortal life. You staunchly accept everything that has happened in the world that the twins created. Your life was your life. I was never religious. And I was never particularly thankful either, because I had nothing to be thankful for. But it's one of these two for sure. Staunchly accept everything that happened in you. I'm gonna go with calm. Passion or remorse immeasurably deep in the elder twin faces who were with stern remorse. What was your life to you? Struggle. Enlightenment. Your life was focused on learning about the world and its truths. Spent your life staunchly enduring despair, hardship, and grief. Spent your life in service to others. Diligently doing your duty. Created something new, something the world's never seen before. Empathy. Struggle for your beliefs. Honestly, the struggle. Like that one immediately called to me because that's what my entire life was, especially my adult life. It was struggling to get to where I wanted to go. What did you live for? Principles. Other people? No. Freedom? No. Faith? You strove to... No. Power? No. Happiness? No. A cause? One of these two. I think I live by my principles. That would be better, even if it brought our family to ruin. I think I would say that Hapulus here lived by his principles. What did you leave behind? Chaos. Blaze a trail that would long outlive you. Why did I... No. You brought order to it. No. You became a... No. You believe in something and it changed the world. No. I didn't achieve anything. You left no mark. Yeah, honestly, I didn't really leave any mark. Did your life make the world a better one and more perfect? It became better. It became worse. Your life in the world... Did your life make the world a better and more perfect? It cannot be changed. No mortal can ever improve the world. You do not know. That is not for you to judge. It did not. If you had to make the change the world for the better. I think for what I could do, I think Hapulus did. Because he legitimately did help out the people as much as he could. And I think that is, he made the place better in that sense. He didn't make his family better, though. Cannot be changed. It's one of these two, for sure. I'm going to say he thinks he did his best, so it became better. Two swords piercing your soul. The other one speaks to you again. You already know the question. Very same question that caused you much suffering shortly before your true and final death. What determined your destiny? Myself. Yeah. That was charged by the people, the age, and the society you lived. It's not one of these. It's one of these. What would Hapulus feel like at this point? He had just died. His final gambit that he had failed. His family exploded. Did he think he made this mistakes himself, or is he going to blame this on the world? Path was charted by you and the people and the age and the society in which you lived. World around me. This one's really drawing me in. Because I feel like at this point, Hapulus would have felt like everything he tried got destroyed by the world. His best friend died, his sister, his family fell apart, his career fell apart. Offers you an unprecedented change your destiny, to rewrite the book of your life. Will you take a different path in life? Yes. Fly down to the mortal world once more. Continue. I only made it to 27 years old. So what, now we get to play a regressor storyline? What's that? Yeah, I made it to 27. Huh. 27 club indeed. That's where I died.
Yep.
Except I'm not a celebrity. Maybe. All right. I never even made it to this revolt. So now, let's go ahead and say we're a regressor. Confirm. Welcome back to childhood. Who will you grow up to be? Never even got to figure out what this one is. Who will you grow up to be? Settings. Well, now that I'm a regressor, I can at least say that hidden consequences, I can turn them off. I now know. No, I can now know the future. At least that's how I think. That's how that story normally goes. If you read the little garbage novels like I do. But I think I'll end it there, though. We'll start the regressor storyline next time through. Hopefully it'll go better. I mean, it should, considering I now know the consequences of the actions. But we'll see. We will see. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So until next time here. Until we continue the life and suffering here. This time, regressor storyline. Death number 1. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.